अद्भुत जाको परकाश अद्भुत जाको परकाश गे ते मेरा वरा गया ते मेरा वरा सुचंद्र किरणे करो नाश सुचंद्र किरणे जय जय श्री गुरु प्रेम कल्पा जय श्री गुरु प्रेम कल्पा इहालोचन आनंद धाम इहालोचन आनंद धाम इहालोचन अजचित मोहेनो पतित है निजो पाहु अजचित मोहेनो पतित है निजो पाहु जाचि दयालो जाचि दयालो दुरमति आगति सतते असते गति सतते असते गति नाही सुखिते लवलेशा नाही सुखिते लवलेशा श्री वृंदावन युगल भजन श्री वृंदावन युगल भजन श्री वृंदावन ताहे करलो उपदेश ताहे करलो उपदेश निरमल गौरव प्रेम रस सिंचने निरमल गौरव प्रेम रस सिंचने पूरलो जग जनयाशा पूरलो जग जन सोचरना बुझे रति नहीं हो यालो रति नहीं हो यालो रोयता वैष्णवदास जय जय श्री गुरु प्रेम कल्पतरु प्रेम कल्पतरु जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा गुरुदेवा जय Today's Avirbhav or Tirobhav?
Avirbhav. Yes.
Today's appearance day of Srila Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj. So to remember him and to make my obeisances to him, we sang this Guru Dev Bhajan and Vaishnav. Om Agyanatimirandasya Gyananjan Shalakaya Chakshuramritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurve Namaha Gurve Gauri Chandraya Radhikaya Sadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namaha Kalinditan Tataya Spuradamanda Vrindavanam Vihaya Lavanambunam Pulina Pushpavatim Gata Dita Aruna Kapata Supita Vasaharis Tirohita Nijashavi Shi Gauranga Megati Jaitam Suta Pangur Mama Manda Matir Gati Mahasarvas Padam Bhujo Shri Radha Madan Mohan Bhaktya Vihinaya Parad Lakshay Shiptasya Kamadhitarang Madhe Kripamayi Tam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanarvindam Yam Pravajantam Anupeta Peta Krityam द्वैपानुविरह कातुराजुवाह पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तर्वो विनेदुस्तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। नष्टपरायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतं सेवया भगवति उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिभक्तिनेष्टकी। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। प्रमदमदनलीला कंदरे कंदरते रचयति नवयुनो दन्दमस्मि नूनम् इति केलकालनाथ लग्नकस्य द्योरमे निज निकट निवासं देहि गोवर्धनम् निज निकट निवासं देहि गोवर्धनम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। वन मोर टाइम लाउडली।
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Sure. One more time, Hare Krishna. I saw Bhadra Keshav. Very nice. One more time. Yes, raise your hand. Zach. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Done, Keval. Thank you. Okay. Srimad Bhagavat Katha, 7th day. We were hearing details of Shri Krishna avatar. It's heavy. No. I have to reciprocate to devotees. Very beautiful garland. But I can't say thank you. Devotees are very merciful and so helping everywhere. Of course, because they are devotees. I did mention, why are you wasting money on this expensive garlands, flowers, gifts, grocery, nuts? These are not priorities. I said, save money for some best use. Then they said, okay, what is the best use? I said, okay, just helping me with something. Then devotee said, we will help you and also garland together. So no one can win over devotees. They're very generous and they're very clever. Anyway. Yesterday we were hearing Karotu Karna Ramyani. Something which is pleasing to the ears. What is pleasing to the ears? Now it depends from person to person. For someone, any loud music in the car is pleasing to their ears. For someone, hearing some fighting is pleasing to the ears. Yeah? They can't sleep if they don't hear fights. And for some, you'll be loved to hear this. There was a person who stayed, who was staying in Vrindavan for so many years. And in Vrindavan, there are so many street dogs. In night, so many street dogs barking. So he's used to sleep only by hearing dogs barking in the night. Yes, he went to one city where there were no dogs, and then he can't sleep all night because he's not hearing the dogs barking, and he got addiction. So he's so restless. He said, Maharaj, what to do? What to do? He said, I can't bring dogs from India and just put here. Then somebody advised, okay, you can Google it. And he recorded some dog barking, and while he's sleeping, he has his phone next to his pillow and is hearing dog barking. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And in this way, he's going to sleep. What kind of nature, you see? Huh? Can't sleep without. This is this is something which is pleasing to the ears. Okay, what is pleasing to the ears of Krishna? Ved stutis, Jai Jai Jam Ajita Dosh Garbita Gunan. The stutis of the Vedas. Ishwa Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karanam Karanam Ete Chas Kalapumsam Krishnastu Bhagwan Sayam Indrari Vyakulam Lokam Ridanti Yuge Yuge Ayam Neta Suramyamga Sarva Sarva Lakshanvitam Ruchiris Tejasa Yukto Balyan Vyarsanvita Vivid Adbhuta Bhashavi Satyavakyam Priyavada Vagdusu Pandito Buddhiman Pratibhanvita विदग्ध चतुर दक्ष कृतज्ञ सुदृढ़ता देश का सुपात्र का शास्त्र चक्षु सुरजुर्वशी स्थिरो दंतो क्षमाशीलो गंभीर दितमान समा. All these qualities of Krishna is pleasing to ears. Let us ask Krishna. Krishna, what you like to hear? So our acharyas, we take shelter of our acharyas who can explain us what is pleasing to the ears of Krishna. प्रिया यदि मान करे करे भरसन वेद स्तुति हईते हरे मोर मन. Krishna said, I'm tired of hearing this, my qualities. I'm tired of hearing the Vedas and Shrutis, Puranas speaking about me. I want a break. But what is pleasing to ears, Krishna? So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explains Chaitanya Chaitamrita. Priya yadi man kore kore bharsan. When my Priya means who's Priya of Krishna? Radharani. Priya means what? My beloved. But Priya and Priye, two different things. Priya and Priye. Priya means Radharani. Her name is Radharani. Priya. And Priya means life and soul, or we can say beloved. So Priya yadi man kore kore bharsan. To be very specific, Krishna didn't use the word Priya there. Priya can be anyone. But specifically, he said Priya yadi man kore. Means when Radharani, she is manifesting her sulky mood. And Bharsan, when she is rebuking me. Those words of Radharani is pleasing to my ears. This is what Krishna wants to hear. I don't like this black person, always cheater, going to the Kunja of Chandravali, Shebbe, Shama and others, and then coming to me and telling lie. No, I got delayed because somebody stopped me on the way. Even having the garland, even having the marks, drisht, shat, they're using this word. Drisht, Shat, Bahu Vallabi Nayak. Krishna cannot, uh, Radharani and Lalita Vishaka, they are rebuking Krishna by saying, Bahu Vallabi Nayak. The fault on Krishna that you love so many Nayakas, so many heroines. Krishna said, no, 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 don't blame me for this. I don't want to hear this. I'm only one pointed. He's expecting one pointedness. In Bhagavad Gita, Ananya Chintamam Je Jana Paripasate Tesham Nitya Bhuktanam Yokshay Mahameham Sarvadharman Paritajya Mam. One pointedness, one pointedness. How about you? Radharani say, we cannot say this. No adhikar, no qualification.
Yes.
Radharani asks, where is your one pointedness? So you are on fault. And they all blame him, saying, Bahu Vallabi Nayak, Bahu Vallabi Nayak, Bahu Vallabi Nayak. Means the hero who is in love with many heroines. But Krishna said, no, no, no. And they rebuke Krishna. Megayur eva kapinda vibdu lubdu dharma istrim akrit virupam istrijit kamana. Brahmar Geet. Radharani saying, don't trust this black person. Actually, every black has ever cheated. There was a black in Treta Yuga who killed Bali, the brother of Sugriv, hiding behind a tree, and he killed a monkey, Bali. What was his fault? Even though that black means Ram, Lord Ram, Kshatriya, he could have fought with him face to face. But what was the need to hide behind the tree and fighting like this? Cheater. And what was the fault of the Surupnakha, the sister of Ravan? She got attracted to see your beauty. It's your fault because you're very beautiful. If you don't want to accept her, just say no. But you made her so ugly. Don't trust them. Then if someone say, oh Radharani, it is because he was Kshatriya. And Kshatriya can do such things. Then Radharani said, she's speaking in madness. Divine madness. Transcendental madness called Divya Unmad. Not ordinary madness. Divine, transcendental. Then she said, what to speak of Kshatriya when he became Brahmin? What good he did? Brahmin, he came as Vaman Bhagwan. Small form, draft. And he came in the arena of Bali Maharaj and said, I just want some little donation. What do you want? I want to just small little piece of land measuring my 3 footsteps. That's all. So small, 3 footsteps. Bali Maharaj laughed. Huh? You can't even stand in your tiny 3 footsteps. What are you going to do in this? He said, I'm satisfied Brahmin. I'm not greedy. Otherwise, there is no limit for greed. No limit for greed. I'm very greedy. No, I'm not greedy. So just give me 3 footsteps of land. That's all. But when Bali Maharaj came, he extended his foot, measured everything, the whole universe, planet Earth. Now he's thinking. He ordered Garud, bind snake, huh? Sarpapash with a rope of snake, bind this Bali. He's a liar. He promised me, he's going to give me 3 footsteps of land. But now, where I'm going to put my third step? Tell me, where I'm going to put this? I measured everything. I took everything. Bhagwan thinks he's very clever. But devotees are more clever than him. Then Bali Maharaj asked this question, tell me, who is superior? The donation is superior or the donor is superior? I want to ask you this question. Vaman Bhagwan said, is that simple question? Donor is superior because he has only given his possessions which he possesses. He gives to other person. So donor is superior. Bali Maharaj said, this is what I'm trying to explain to you, you're not understanding. So far I have given up my possessions to you and you took everything. But donor is still there. You have not measured or took this donor. So I'm superior. Padam Tirtiyam Kuru Seminijam. Put your third foot on my head and also take me with you. Vaman Bhagwan smiled. Very clever. Bhagwan never placed his lotus feet on someone's head like this. That's the blessings. So Bali Maharaj wants to say, what to speak of? What to speak of taking my possessions and everything? I'm also yours. Also take me. Prahlad Maharaj descended and he was so happy to see his grandson, his full surrender, Atma Nivedan, at the lotus feet of Bhagwan. Atma Nivedan. He's so glad to hear this. So Prahlad Maharaj, with folded hands, he prayed to Bhagwan. What to speak of Lakshmi? Even I didn't receive such kind of blessings from anyone. Prabhu, you appeared in front of me. You blessed me with your lotus hand on my head. Oh, but you never place your lotus feet on someone's head so easily. How my grandson Bali got such good fortune? Bhagwan said, because of relationship with you. You are his grandfather. And that's why Bali. So Shirup Goswami Pad, he mentioned one verse. Parikshit Shavane, Vyasaki Kirtane, Prahlad Smarane. Who received the blessings of Bhagwan by hearing? Parikshit Maharaj. Who attained Krishna by speaking? Shukdev Goswami. Who received Krishna by hearing? Smaran? Prahlad Maharaj. Kapipate Daste, Atha Sakhe Arjuna. Hanuman by Dasse. Arjun by Sakhe, friendship. Akruras Tabivandane. Akrur by his prayers, by his stutis. Lakshmi by massaging the feet, lotus feet of Vishnu. And Bali Maharaj, Atman Nivedan, surrenderness. Listen. So we all know this, but there is something more deep point in this. And then all glories to our acharyas who churn these pastimes of Bhagavatam and with their realization, with their meditation, for days and days, or for even 1 second, they churn this and they present, or yet they give us like this to all of us. To eat this means to hear this. Why I'm saying this? By saying this, I'm remembering Srila Bhaktivedanta Trikram Goswami Maharaj, who said, very deep point. Bali Maharaj, he performed Atma Nivedan, which is very difficult to do. Srila Bhakti Thakur is writing one song, Atma Nivedana Tuapade Kari Aino Parama Sukhi Dukh Dure Gelo Chinta Na Rahivo Chodike Ananda Dekhi Chodike Ananda Dekhi चौदिके आनंद देखी. Very nice. Bhakti Thakur is writing this. Full of very deep emotions. Atmanivedan tuva padeko. O Krishna, Bhakti Thakur is teaching us. Atmanivedan tuva padekori. I surrender myself at your lotus feet. What to speak of my senses, the urges of mind, my soul, everything, my possessions, my family, my pets, everything, whatever it is, surrendering to Krishna. So I have nothing my own. And Srila Bhakti Thakur is writing, I just want to become a dog. Tumi to Thakur, tomara kuku. Whatever pieces of bread you throw to me, I'll become running to you and want to survive only on this remnants of yours. If anyone is pointing out to you, I will bark on that person. If you call me with affection, I will just come, moving my tail. I'm your dog. I want to become your pet dog. So Atma Nivedan means self-surrender. He's writing, Atma Nivedan Tua Padekori. O Krishna, the day when I'm going to do or surrender myself to your lotus feet, Dukha Dure Gelo, then all the sufferings will go away. Chinta na rahi. There will be no any worry. Chaudi ki anand dekhi. And in all the directions, I will only see happiness and happiness and happiness. Why? Only by surrendering to you. And because we are not surrendering to Krishna, that's why there are so much worries. That's why we are not happy. And that's why so many problems. Because we still have doubts. Atma Nivedan. But to speak of surrendering everything, we are not even able to surrender our senses to Krishna. How many times we have heard this, but how many of us we are following this? That engaging the eyes in seeing the deities of Krishna, ears in hearing about the pastimes of Krishna or the pastimes of his devotees. Yes. And hands in the service of Krishna, feet by performing parikrama of Tulsi Maharani or the deities at home or Giriraj, nose by smelling the fragrance of the garland of the flowers offered to Krishna, Tulasi offered to Krishna, with lips chanting the holy names of Krishna or honoring Mahaprasad of Krishna. We don't do this in our daily practices. That's why so many worries. But Srila Bhakti Thakur is saying, Atma Nivedan Tua Pade Korin. The day when I'm going to perform Atma Nivedan, self surrender to your lotus feet, then there will be no worry. Everything is solved there. But now there are worries. Shri Krishna said, Srimad Bhagavatam 11th canto, Etadeva sashishyat kartavya guru nishkritam yadve vishud bhavena sarv arth arpanam guru. What is the definition of bona fide disciple? Etadeva sashishyat, sashishyat. Because the description of Sadguru, bona fide guru is also mentioned, and the description of bona fide disciple. So Etadeva sashishya, kartavyam guru nishkritam. One who surrenders one's possessions and also oneself to Guru. That person is bona fide disciple. I'm ready to surrender myself, but why the word possessions are mentioned there? Sarv arth arpanam guru. Because one is so much attached to one's possessions, always taking care of them. Can we just bring everything and offer Gurudev? Here it is. It needs big heart. So while recording this book, My Beloved Masters, you're all going to hear very soon. We're going to post this audiobook. My Beloved Masters, compiled by Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Goswami Maharaj. Wonderful book. So much encouragement. So much inspiration by hearing that. Disciple of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. Grasta life. And whatever he's earning at the end of the month, whatever salary he's getting, everything is offering to Prabhupada. Everything is offering to Prabhupada. How is going to maintain the family, house, all other expenses? Srila Prabhupada was worried about him. And then Srila Prabhupada arranged Mahananda Prabhu, that time Mahananda Brahmachari, to please take care of the expenses of his family. Because he don't want to keep anything in his pocket. His monthly salary, he's not keeping in his pocket. He's surrendering everything to Gurudev. Can we do this? This is called surrendered disciples. So Prabhupada was worried, how are you going to maintain your family? So he ordered one of his disciples to take care of the expenses of their family, whatever they want. And he was Mahananda Prabhu. We're going to hear this. Very nice. And then there was Madan Mohan Seth, Grasta. He used to offer everything to Srila Prabhupada. Everything. When he got retired, he used to ask his sons, and also son-in-law, wait, every month give me this much money. Why? It will go to the center, Srila Prabhupada center, for the service of Guru Maharaj. Even after Srila Prabhupada he disappeared from this world. But the temple is still there. So he used to offer this. So many people told that's against the culture in India. The father-in-law is not supposed to ask son-in-law anything. That's not a system in India, the Vedic system, the culture, the tradition. Father-in-law is not supposed to ask from son-in-law because why? Because Shastra says father-in-law has already donated his daughter to that person. He can't take back. Can't take back. That's a very severe offense. If you donate something and then next day you ask back, give me my donation back. So many reactions. It's not proper. So many people telling him, Madan Mohan Prabhu, Madan Mohan said, what are you doing? Asking from your son-in-laws. He said, why not? Because I love them. If I have affection for my son, I have equal amount of affection for my son-in-law. And my affection means their bhakti. I'm not only thinking from material perspective, spiritual perspective. Because I'm asking certain percentage of money every month from my sons. Why? To serve Srila Prabhupada. So if I can bless or engage them in the service of Srila Prabhupada, why not my son-in-laws? I'm also related to them. I'm like their father. This is spiritual understanding. And then there was Jagbandhu Prabhu. And another thing, Madan Mohan Prabhu, Madan Mohan Seth. I personally saw him. He used to come to my Guru Maharaj. Maternal grandfather of Pujapad Bodhayan Maharaj. He used to come to Guru Maharaj I personally saw him a couple of times. And every time I saw him, his lips moving. Either he's chanting Hare Krishna all the time on beats or sometimes without beats. And if sometime when we chanting, we give a pause to our chant, and his pause means for few minutes, Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. 10 minutes only Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada. And in one day, he used to chant, I don't know, 1,000 times the name of Prabhupada, remembering all the time, uttering the name of his Guru Maharaj, Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. I was surprised to see, what is this? So much surrenderness, remembering Prabhupada all the time. No other topic, no other discussion, only serving Srila Prabhupada. That's all. Can we say this is Grasta life? He's sannyasi. He's even superior than sannyasis. What makes him superior than sannyasis? Surrenderness. Even a sannyasi can be inferior and a grasta can be superior. There is no consideration in bhakti about which one ashram you belong to. One surrenderness makes you superior. Surrenderness. How much one is surrendered to Krishna. I personally saw him. And it's not, in America you can't understand this, but this is Indian culture. Maybe Guyana, people understand this. In India, mothers, parents, don't get worried, okay, kids? They used to get good chastisement from parents. Yes? Also in Guyana? Yes. Yes, Prabhu?
Yes.
Also sometimes with stick.
Stick, belt,
Anything.
What's
No, I'm scared of saying this because one time I was in France and I was speaking about one pastime Srila Bharti Maharaj used to say. Oh, one Mataji, she had two kids. Immediately, she stood up, kids, and took them out. I thought some urgent work. She didn't came next day, the other day. And I asked her what is. She was hearing. I'm not seeing her. Anything is fine. They said, Maharaj, never ever speak this thing in Europe or in America. People can't hold this. She became so. She felt so bad and hurt hearing this. How can a father can beat the child? It's so weird. Mm. So I'm not speaking about American or Europe culture or even London culture, but in India it was a system, not now anymore. Yes, I gave example. I say, what is my fault? Mother Yashoda, she used to carry stick in her hand, chastising Krishna. Mm. So anyway, that's let us not go into that. But he planted mango in his backyard, mango tree, sorry. But he made a condition, this mango tree is only to serve the center of Srila Prabhupada. If anyone in the family wants to eat mangoes, he used to give money from his pension, go and buy. But any mango on this tree, no one should even touch this. This is only for the center of Srila Prabhupada, to offer him. But what is the mood behind it? Behind this? I'm getting too old now, he said. I'm getting too old now. I cannot go out to work. I'm surviving on pension, and pension, all of his pension is giving to the center. But he said, I need to do some physical service to Srila Prabhupada. So I plant a tree. Because if he plants a tree, a seed, then he's taking care of that. Watering every day, protecting from animals, sunshine, from different weather. His attention is there. That means he tried to understand the gist of this. He's giving his energy to preserve, and the fruit of that will go to Srila Prabhupada's center. Even though when Prabhupada was not present on this planet, after him. So imagine if after him he so surrendered, he want to utilize his energy in the service of Prabhupada, not only financially but physically, then what we can we can't expect when Srila Prabhupada was present on this planet, how much he used to serve him. See, this is called Atmanivedan. Surrender from the soul, self-surrender. Then another example, Jagbandhu Prabhu, very rich person from Calcutta. He got attracted to Srila Prabhupada, got initiation from him, and then he thought, throughout my life I only earned money, nothing else. If I will not serve with this money, which is my energy, then my life is waste. Why am I earning money? My sons, my daughter, whoever it is, they are earning with their own. Why am to worry for them? I should worry to serve Krishna now, because I'm the very end to my life. So he, with his money, he purchased a big piece of land in the heart of the city, Calcutta, Bagh Bazaar, Vadiamar. That was the first center of Srila Prabhupada. Prior to that was only a small rented house. 1 number, Ultadanga Road, Calcutta. Rented house. But with his money, the big center in the heart of the city.
Was Chaitanya went?
No, Bagh Bazaar, Vadiamar, in Calcutta. Printing press is there inside the mart. Big mart, huge. So that's why, yes, he surrendered his everything. On the day of inauguration, I was just reading this last week. I finished completed recording. The last day of inauguration, big ceremony, festival, everything is there. And uh, maybe I'm a little wrong, I forgot. Flag dropped from the dome. Something happened, something like that. I'm going to read again. I'm sorry if I'm, but we're just going to focus on the gist of this. Something fell, like flag or something fell from the dome. And everyone saw this. And Srila Prabhupada immediately told brahmacharis to go find out how Jagbandhu is doing, how Jagbandhu is doing. Because he was not present there. He was something like sick or at home or something. And they found out Jagbandhu Prabhu had left this world. He left this world. By serving Srila Prabhupada, he left this world. He gave all his energy in the service of his Guru Maharaj, everything. And his Guru Maharaj sent him to back to God, back to Godhead, back to Golok Vrindavan. See, these pastimes are so inspiring. When we read this, we really feel like, you know, we really feel like Atmanivedan, self-surrender. You see? Hare Krishna. So, Bali Maharaj, Atmanivedan. Understand the meaning Atmanivedan? But Srila Bhaktivedanta Vikram Goswami Maharaj is saying, Bali Maharaj Atmanivedan is on a level of neutrality. There is no any rasa involved in this Atmanivedan. No sakhe, no vasalya, no madhur. He is trying to compare this with the Atmanivedan of Braj. Gopis performed Atmanivedan Nothing. They surrendered everything to Krishna. Everything. So that is superior Atma-nivedana in Madhurya Ras. Understand? But Bali Maharaj Atma-nivedana, not less. Who can just sell your house and then everything and give to someone? It's possible, not possible. Bali Maharaj, without any fear, he just gave everything to Bali Maharaj and he said, "You want to keep your third footstep? Put on my head and also take me with you. I surrender to you." Not less, but still something more superior than this Atman is Braj Gopis. No one can have this kind of Atman complete Atman. Krishna told Yajna Patnis, the wives of Brahmins, they also gave up their husbands and they came to Krishna. So look like it appears that they are also performing Atmaniveda. But Krishna just showed some fear to them, the fear of the Shastras. Oh Yajna Patnis, go back. Your husbands will be not happy that you not listening them and you came to me and surrendered to me. The food you gave to me. They'll not be happy. Go back. And it is not proper from the Shastra perspective also, scriptures. Just show little fear. And they all ran back. They came back to their husbands. And then husbands realized, oh, dhik janma, nasti dhik vratam, dhik bhogyatam. Fie on our knowledge, fie on our Brahminical birth, and fie on everything what we have. More superior to us is the Brahmin Patnis, or our wives, Yajna Patnis. But the same formula Krishna applied to Brajagopis. Swagatam Mahabhaga, Priyam Kim Karvani va. Oh, welcome Gopis, Swagatam. What can I do for you? And Krishna tried to show some fear. Wife is supposed to serve husband. Now, this is the words of Krishna to Gopis. Dushilo Durbhagyo Vriddho Jad Rogo Adhan Apiva. Even if the husband is not a good conduct, ill fortune, bad fortune, Dushilo Durbhagyo Vriddho, old or diseased. Wife is not supposed to give up or not service to husband. So gopis, go back, serve your husbands. Because you'll not get good name in this world and also in the next world. Did gopis went back rebuking Krishna? That's called surrender, self-surrender, Atma-nivedana. So Srila Bhaktivedanta Tripurana Goswami Maharaj is trying to compare this. The surrenderness, Atma-nivedana of Bali Maharaj and the surrender, Atma-nivedana of gopis. Atma-nivedana with some relationship. Not without relationship, with some relationship. It can be Dase, it can be Sakhe, can be Vasalya, can be Madhur. Madhurya Ras is topmost. But even in Madhurya Ras, as I was explaining the second day, Sambhog Ichamai, Sambandhanuga, no, Sambandhanuga and Kamanuga. Dasya Sakhe Vasalya Sambandhanuga. But Madhurya Ras, Kamanuga. Special relationship, conjugal love. But in Kamanuga also, the queens of Dwarika, their love for Krishna. In Gopis' love for Krishna. Amongst the Gopis' love of Krishna, Kamanuga Bhakti, then there is Sambhog Ichamai and Tatta Bhavicha. Sambhog Ichamai means those Sakhis, those Gopis who wanted to be with Krishna, want to serve Krishna and Krishna enjoy them. But there is a special category which our Manjaris, our Guru Vargas, Tatta Bhavichami, though they have no desire to be with Krishna, their whole soul Atma Nivedan is only at the lotus feet of Radharani. That's it. Nothing more than that. Nothing less than that. Everything Radharani. Not to Krishna. No Atma Nivedan to Krishna. Only Atma Nivedan to Radharani. This is our vichar. This is our philosophy. So Mahaprabhu came to give this mood. Swabhakti Shriyam. That Swabhakti Shriyam means Tatta Bhav Ichamai Bhakti. Surrender. Atma Nivedan to Radharani. What is your relationship with Krishna? No direct relationship. Then, what is relationship? Gopi Bharatu Padakamalayo. Das, Das, Anudas. Krishna is beloved of my Radharani. That's called relationship only with Radharani. With that relationship. Atma Nivedan. So I started with something and then the course like waves moving in many directions because we have to cover complete Bhagavatam. So we completed Bali Maharaj and also Brahmar Geet. Something which is pleasing to the ears of Krishna. I started from there. And what is that? Priya yadi man kore kore barsa. When Radharani rebuked Krishna, this is entertaining. This is what Krishna likes. This is what Krishna likes. And what devotees like. The childhood pastimes of Krishna. Huh? Yes. Prabhu is saying devotees like prasadam. Yes, it's true. Sometimes some devotees do say this. I appreciate Krishna in the form of Mahaprasad because Mahaprasad is also not different from Krishna. I appreciate Krishna more in the form of Mahaprasad. Different varieties, right? As he manifested himself in so many forms and performing Ras Leela. In this way, Krishna also present himself in so many forms of Mahaprasad. So, karotu karna rame. Devotees, they always fond of hearing Krishna Katha because this is not only for any other purpose. That's also very detailed. Even though Gopi said, Tav kathamritam tapta jivanam kavi vaditam kalmashapaham. Krishna, your katha is like nectar. And also, it brings all auspiciousness. Okay, so then I start hearing Hare Krishna Katha because it brings all auspiciousness. That means there's some motive. Because I want auspiciousness. That's why I want Krishna Katha. That's not called. No, that's not called Atma Nivedan. Because some motive is there. The devotee's mood, our Acharya mood is, even if auspiciousness come or inauspiciousness come, it doesn't matter to me. I will continue hearing your Hari Katha. Krishna, your pastime. Doesn't matter if auspiciousness or inauspiciousness. Doesn't matter if disease will come or not will come. Doesn't matter what will happen. I will not give up hearing about you. This is called love. Prema for Krishna. Understand? We are discussing this. But we're discussing this, but time tells how much we are following this. Maximum people, they only want to hear Krishna Katha because, oh, it invokes all auspicious. But that's true. Hmm? But Srila Bhakti Thakur telling us to be brave. तुम्हार सेवाएं दुख है जत से तो परम सुख तुम्हार सेवाएं दुख है जाता से तो परम सुख. Bhakti Thakur is saying, oh Krishna, in serving you, even if I'm getting so much problems, troubles, obstacles, that is the cause of my happiness, because you are the center of that trouble, you are the center of that misery, you are the center of that obstacle, because you are center. That's why I'm very proud to tolerate that. I don't know, all of a sudden I'm very proud of that, because it's coming from you, and you are the center of this, because I'm in love with you. I want to love you, I want to worship you. That's why welcome all these troubles if you want to come. But if Krishna is the center and not making me forgetful from Krishna, then you are welcome. But if you're making me unforgetful of Krishna, please stay far. Don't come close to me. I can't hold that. You see? So this is what pleasing to the ears of Krishna, and this is what pleasing to the ears of the devotees. Nirantar mein, constantly hearing Krishna Katha. And on this day, we remember Srila Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj, his appearance day. The name itself says Gaur Govinda, one who was expert in giving details of Gaur, means Mahaprabhu, and Govinda, Krishna, pastimes of Mahaprabhu, beggar of prema, one who is so rich, endowed with all six opulences, the person becomes beggar. Srila Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj says. Oh. स्वयं तो साम्य अतीश त्रिधेश स्वराज लक्ष्मी आप तो समस्त कामा बलमिम हृदय चिरलोकपाला किरीट कोटि यदपात पीठ. Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto. Uddhavji said, all great personalities, they come and bow their head down at the seat where Krishna has placed his lotus feet. And the seat get marked with the crowns of so many personalities. Kirit Koti Yadapada Pita. What is the scarcity with Krishna? He is everything. Bhagavat. Srila Guru Govind Goswami Maharaj said, beggar of prema. That rich, opulent personality, Supreme Lord, become beggar. Who's that beggar? Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu becomes sannyasi. Sannyasi means beggar. Yeah? No. Sannyasi is rich. Mahaprabhu beggar. Krishna being staying in Dwarika, big palace, and where Mahaprabhu used to stay. Gambira. Small, only this size, small room. And Mahaprabhu is too tall, even he can't fit in that room. But he's showing, I'm sannyasi, beggar. Kavu Singh Dwara Pade, Kavu Sindhu Tire, beggar. So Srila Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj speaking about so many details of the garland of holy name. So many details. We should read about his books today to remember him, to seek his blessings. And then explaining about Krishna Leela. Govinda Leela. From Acharyas, Ujjwal Nilmani, Rupa Goswami. Okay, I'll end up uh, speaking about this in the last. Let me finish with that. Mother Yashoda, she took that milk from the stove. Krishna became angry. Yeah. That mother Maya, she likes milk more than me. So he's showing up anger there. When a child show anger, what he do? What she does? Break anything. That's the anger. Krishna did same. Massan kunchat kochida same kro sanjat hasam. Stayam swada atha dadi kalpita stayam yogyam. Markan bhokshan bajati sache natam bhandan bhinnati. Bhandan bhinnati. See how beautifully the word. So nice word in Sanskrit. Bhandan bhinnati. He broke that pot. The whole yogurt spread. The yogurt spread there. Yashoda Maya can't. Yashoda Maya became so angry. Enough of Krishna, enough of Krishna. I'm hearing so much about him. So many my sakhis, my friends coming and complaining about Krishna. Today I personally see with my own eyes. Oh, too much of him. Maya Yashoda ran after Krishna. And seeing Maya is coming with stick in her hands, Krishna started running. बोलते आगे आगे कन्हैया पीछे पीछे मैया. Kanhaiya is running and Yashoda Maya is chasing Kanhaiya. Shri Jiva Goswami Pad explains just like dark rain clouds, small and then big when they are, moving. This is how the scene he described. Shri Jiva Goswami and Gopal Champu. This is again that point what I was saying, click on that pastime. Jiva Goswami is seeing this pastime and is writing down. Gopal Champu. Big size clouds chasing the small size clouds. This is how it's appearing in the courtyard. Kanhaiya is running, Krishna is running, and Maya Yashoda is chasing Krishna. Krishna was so clever. He thought if I jump out from the window, Maya is not going to come there. She feels shy because so many elders and superiors are there. And Krishna, to escape today, he ran out. And Yashoda Maya was already standing there, and she caught her, hold the hand of Krishna, and show this stick to Krishna. Krishna became so scared, and tears start flowing from his eyes. Those eyes which are haunted with kajal coming on his cheeks. His beauty enhanced. And this is again one camera click. click. By whom? Kunti Devi. When Kunti, the mother of Pandavas, the first prayers in Srimad Bhagavatam, Kunti Devi, she's glorifying, she's praying to Krishna, and what she clicked, she's now narrating this to Krishna. I still remember that day when you were performing naughty activities. Gope dade krita ghasam dam tava yate dasha asha kalin anja samaraksham vaktar vininya bhai bhavanya sthitasya sa vimohiti bhirapi yad bhireti. How you were? How Mother Yashoda? She took stick in her hand and you starting shaking, tears flowing from your eyes, those tears which are mixed with kajal on your cheeks, and you are actually scared of Krishna, Yashoda Maya. It's not that you're doing any drama there. Actually, you are scared of Krishna from Yashoda Maya. So, Yashoda Maya start chastising Krishna. I'm hearing so many of your complaints. You're stealing butter. So many of my friends complaining about you. You started acting like monkeys, stealing butter. And Krishna was so upset to hear this. And Krishna said, you called me monkey? Monkey stays in the forest. So I will also go to forest. I'm not going to stay with you. Mother Yashoda became so worried. Oh, he's very angry right now. I should not chastise him anymore. Let him cool down. What if I leave him? Right now he's in angry mood. What if he leaves me? And he really, actually, if he goes to forest. So better I should bind him somewhere in a house, and after a while I will release him, sorry. By the time his anger will be subsided. So that's the reason Maya, she took the hand of Krishna and brought near to the same churning rod. Because that churning rod in Hindi called Ukhal, and Krishna is Khal. Khal means villain. Villain.
Billion.
Villain?
Oh, billion.
Yes, not million. Villain. This is the word khal. And grinding water, sorry, it's called ukhal. So if I bind Krishna, this khal with ukhal, then um, because he's getting bad association from ukhal, and by binding this khal with ukhal, then my son will improve, will be better. Understand? Because this is Hindi and very ornamental language by Jeev Goswami. So many devotees not here understanding this. No, only those who know Hindi, they can understand this. Ukhal and Khal. Anyway, so Maya Yashoda, she binded Krishna, trying to bind Krishna. But 2 finger shot. She's worried what's happening. Why 2 finger shot? And there's some other ropes lying there. She tried to tie those ropes and bind Krishna. 2 finger shot. All the Sakhis of Yashoda Maya came the scene, and they were taking their veil and laughing. What Yashoda is trying to do, bind Krishna, and it's not allowing Yashoda Maya to bind him. He's not coming in that bondage. So Maya Yashoda chastised them. Hey, why are you all laughing? All of you give your silken ropes. Laughing. They all untied their braid and they gave their rope. And Yashoda Maya made a lengthy rope. Tried to bite Krishna. 2 finger shot. Krishna is not willing to accept this bondage. What yogis will think about me? I'm the one who released the bondage of everyone. Who's going to believe me if I'll be in bondage today? That's the point towards the yogis and karmis. But when he thought of his best quality, Bhakta Vatsal, that I'm affectionate towards devotees, then his thought totally changed. And that's why he wants to become Vijay. Vijay means he likes to see when his devotees conquer him. He likes to see if the devotees control him. No one in this world wants to get conquered or controlled. But Krishna wanted to have this. And that's why his name is Vijay. He's happy to be controlled. So when he, uh, from this perspective of Bhakta Vatsalya, he wanted to get control. So Drishta Parishrama Krishna Kripya Si Swabandhane. Seeing the perspiration of Mother Yashoda, Krishna accepted that bondage, showing one Siddhanta there. Only my devotees can bind me. Even though I am Ajit, Ajit means unconquerable, but I can be easily conquered. By whom? Yatha Bhakti Adokshaji. Only by my bhakti. Otherwise, 11th canto, Na sadhyati mam yogo, na sankhya dharmuddava, na yogas tapastyago, yatha bhakti pramojita. Only by bhakti and devotion one can bind me. I want to show this to the entire world. Only bhakti can bind. Any verse explaining Krishna is Ajit, unconquerable, but he wants to get conquered. And how is get conquered? What is the verse? Radha Sundari? ज्ञानं प्रयासम् उद्मन्ते नमन्त एव जीवन्ति सन्मुखहृदयं भवदीयवार्ताम् स्थाने स्थिता श्रुतिगतां तनोवान् मनोभिः जे प्रयासो जीत जीत अस्यपि त्रिलोक्यम्. One who has given up, far away, rejected the process of following Gyan to get liberation, mukti. And sthane sthita, shruti gatam, tanovan manobir, one who always situated, where? Not situated in one city or country or at home. Sthane sthita, situated in the lotus feet of Guru Pad Padma, lotus feet of Guru Dev. Sthane sthita, shruti gatam tanovan, one who is always giving ears to hear Krishna Katha and to serve Krishna. Then what happens? Krishna said, I get controlled by them. Even though I am unconquerable, they conquer me. That's the only process. So Mother Yashoda, she controlled, she conquered Krishna with this. And now Mother Yashoda said, Kanaya, stand here whole day. I'm not going to release you. And she went inside to do her household activities. Then all the sakhas came and now teasing Krishna. Kanaya, you know what? You're not looking good. How are we going to play? You got tied with a rope? Huh? So surprised. They're teasing Krishna. How are we going to play? Krishna said, just like this. And Krishna dragged that, the churning rod. He dragged that and came to his courtyard. Whose courtyard? The courtyard of Nanda Maharaj. Even Brahma, Mahadev, all demigods pray Nanda Maharaj and his courtyard. Shri Raghupati Upadhyay in Chaitanya Charitamrita, he met Mahaprabhu and he said, Shruti apare smriti tare, Bharat anantu bhava bhaja pita, Aham iha nanda vande yasya alindu parvaram. What happened? Something happened. Can't see the screen. Yeah, got it. Shruti apare smriti tare bharat anantu bhava japta. Oh, Shrutis, Smritis, Puran, whatever they are speaking about Krishna, the glories of Krishna, the opulence of Krishna, let them speak. But aham iha nanda vande. I pray to Nanda Maharaj in whose courtyard Krishna being Supreme Lord, but acting as his Sanatan Mitra, his eternal friend, playing in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj. We pay obeisances to him. Hmm. So Krishna, with this grinding motor, bind on his waist, he went in the middle of two trees, big Arjun trees, huge ones. And when Krishna went through the trees, they got uprooted. A few days back, I saw there here so many big trees uprooted because of storm. When I was seeing this, I remembered this pastime. How these two trees uprooted with just a little touch of Krishna, and two divine personalities appeared from these two trees. Who are these two? Nal Kuber and Manigriv, two sons of Kuber. Kuber is treasurer of all the demigods, very rich, good name in the society, good profile, huh?
Finance minister.
Finance minister of all demigods. He even financed Lord for his marriage. You know this? Even Vishnu became penniless and he has to get married. And he asked loan from Kuber to get married. Hmm. If you go to India, South India, the richest temple in the entire world, Tirupati temple, the richest temple, where the Lord means Tirupati means Lord Narayan. If you see his ornaments, his dressing, it's all diamonds and pearls from top to bottom, glittering. Yes, and that is Vaikuntha. That inside section is known as Vaikuntha, where Lord Narayan is. Actually looks like Narayan. Is Narayan so opulent? Gold, silver, nothing. Diamonds, pearls, all over his crown, his ornament. I mean, his clothing, everything. Never heard before? Hmm. Okay, let me finish quickly this fast time. All demigods got confused. Who is Supreme Lord? Is Brahma, Shiva, or Vishnu? Brahma is creator, not less. Shiva is destroyer, not less. But Vishnu is maintainer. We're confused. Who is supreme amongst these three? So demigods, they all provoked, sorry, or I can say request Bhrigu Rishi, Bhrigu, one Brahmin. Please, can you find out who is supreme among these three? Well, there are three prominent. Bhrigu said, okay, I'll find out and I will announce. You all have to follow what I will say. Yes, sure. So Bhrigu, while he was coming to Brahma, he was thinking, Supreme Lord means one who is one is possessed by the quality of tolerant. Bhagwan is like mother, always tolerant. So I will check who is more tolerant among these three. He went to Brahmaji and he started abusing Brahmaji intentionally. What is this kind of figure? Four heads, And in many words, very short, long story short, start abusing Brahma. Brahma became angry. You're my son, Bhrigu. How dare you abuse your father like this? You're my son.
Foreman.
And Bhrigu, he ran away from there. And he concluded, he cannot be Bhagwan. He can't just tolerate words. He's saying, you're my son. Yeah. So if a son, small child, if he's out of love or somehow abusing father, so father always excuse, thinking, oh, immature. He can't even tolerate this. He went to Mahadev, Shiva, and he started abusing Mahadev. What is this inauspiciousness all around your body? Snakes on your neck, trident, and cremation, the ashes from cremation. What is this? Can't you sit nicely, sober cloth, not even good clothing? Shiva became very angry. He took his trident. Bhrigu, you are my younger brother. How dare you can speak like this? Bhrigu ran away from there. He cannot be Bhagwan. He's not tolerant. I'm just with my words only. I'm not harming anyone or not touching them. Okay, last option, Vishnu. Lakshmi, Lakshmi massaging the lotus feet of Vishnu. All the time she's massaging. This is her service. She don't want to give up this. Always massaging, day and night. And first of all, it is not proper to enter in someone's bedroom without knocking. Brigu transgressed all this regulation and without even knocking, he entered inside where Vishnu and Lakshmi was having their pastimes. And Brigu, without even speaking a single word, he just came to Lord Vishnu and kicked on his chest. Kicked. And when Lord Vishnu got kicked, Lakshmi, huh? How dare anyone kicking on the chest of my Lord? He's Bhagwan. And immediately Bhagwan Vishnu got hold of the lotus feet, the feet of Brigu and said, Brigu, my chest is too hard. Your feet so soft. Did you got hurt? Let me massage your feet. Brigu started crying. And he's comparing with Brahma and Shiva, only with words I abused them. And it shows so much anger, no tolerance. And I kicked him without even informing him that I'm going to kick you. And instead of pain on his chest, he's caring about my feet and my pain. He's so tolerant. He declared, Vishnu is Bhagwan. All the demigods. Okay, thank you, Brigu. Thank you so much. Vishnu is Bhagwan, declared everywhere. And actually is Bhagwan. So everything was fine. Bhagwan Vishnu glorified everywhere. But Lakshmi, wife cannot tolerate this. My husband got abused. And the whole world is seeing this. 33 million demigods. What they will speak about? When I will sit with the wife of Brahma, wife of Shiva, ladies talk, they're going to say, Lakshmi, you didn't react it. Someone just came and kicked on your husband's chest, you didn't react to that. She felt really offended. And Lakshmi said, Prabhu, what is this? Everyone will criticize you. Vishnu smiled. No, Brigu is my son. They're Jivas. I'm I'm their father. So it's just like small baby kicking on the chest of the father. It doesn't matter. I'm not taking any offense. I'm so delighted to hear, to receive this. Lakshmi said, no, I'm very upset. Lakshmi, calm down. No, I will leave you. I said, what? Just on this matter, you will leave me? Yes, I will not stay with you. I will leave you. Woman said, as you wish. Only Bhagwan can do this. Right? Don't try this attempt. Because he's Atmaram. He's Atmaram. Atmaram means, Atmaram means
Self-satisfied.
self-satisfied. You don't need anyone. Okay, so don't try to imitate this. Only this is a pastime of Lord. He's Atmaram. He don't need anyone. So now Lakshmi, she left Vishnu. Sulky mood. Now Lord Vishnu he is very sad. Oh, Lakshmi is gone. Lakshmi means goddess of fortune. Means all wealth gone. Vishnu became poor. Naraji came. Prabhu, why are you so sad? Why are you so sad? Say, what can I do? My consort Lakshmi, she left me. I'm sad. So Naraji said, Can I arrange, can I look some other girl for you, arrange another marriage for you? So this is what, so this is just a pastime of Lord for the jivas. Don't take it otherwise. Vishnu said, yes, but who will marry me? I don't have money. Because Lakshmi is my consort. She's like wealth is gone. Lakshmi is not there anymore. So Narad said, let me think about this. So Narad came to Kuber, finance minister. Kuber, Bhagwan wants to get married. He said, yes, very good. But he has no money. He needs some loan from you. Can you give some loan? He said, yes, but will he going to repay me? Yes, of course, he will repay you. He has many approach, he has many sources. So, okay. And Kuber said, open my treasure as much as you can, take. Because Vishnu, I know he's renowned, well-reputed person, he's going to repay me, I know. And Padmavati, she very beautiful, like Lakshmi. So in South India, many people say Padmavati was another manifestation of Lakshmi Devi, none other than Lakshmi Devi. So Naraji came to Vishnu. I have arranged everything. Be ready for marriage. Very beautiful girl, suitable for you, and also arranged money. And he told everything. We got loan from Kuber. Very good. And grand celebration. The marriage of Lord Vishnu. How many guests? 33 million demigods. Then some other Gandharvas. So it's like billion of people assembled. And so much expense now. Marriage is over. Vishnu is staying with Padmavati. Now the point comes, I have to repay back. If you don't repay, reactions, it's not proper. So how to repay? Then Lord Vishnu, he approached Vara Bhagwan. Keshava Dhrita Vara Rupa Jai Jagadish Hari. Lord Vishnu approached Vara Bhagwan because Vara Bhagwan, he on his tusk, he brought earth back to its origin. So from that time onwards, he possessed so many properties. Big, rich person. So he has one big mountain. So Bhagwan Vishnu approached Vara Bhagwan. Can you give me this mountain? What you want to do with this mountain? No, I'm not purchasing from you, just like a tenant. You'll be the landlord, I'll be tenant. Because I'm going to sit on the top of this mountain and many devotees will come because they like me and they will pay obeisance to me and they will give so much donations to me. And gradually I will repay you and have to repay Kubera. Vara Bhagwan said, no, okay, that's not in America, but in India. If tenant stays long in one house, after 3 or 4 years, they start claiming that this is our house because we spend so much time there, and then so much legal court cases and all. So that's why landlords are scared to give tenants, their house. So Vara Bhagwan said the same thing. Hmm, if you take this mountain and later if you don't want to give me back, then he said, okay, then. But Vara Bhagwan said, I will solve your problem. You don't have to sit. You keep on standing. Because if you sit, then maybe you will not give up. But if you're standing, you're tired, and sometime I can come and get my mountain back from you. I said, okay. Another condition is all your devotees, when they come to have your darshan, their darshan should only be complete. When after your darshan, they come visit my temple and have my darshan, then the darshan will be complete. Otherwise, it remains incomplete. And all these people who go there, 97% people, they don't know this fact. And you know how many people visit there every day? Oh, 100,000. You have to stand in queue for 7 hours to get darshan for 1 second. And it's every day, not festival. 5-7 hours in queue, sometimes 24 hours in queue. You have to keep on standing to have his darshan. And darshan means just you come in front of him, fold it, and they show you out. 1 second. It's like that. So Shri Nitya Prabhu went there. In Chaitanya Charitamrita it's mentioned. Shri Prabhupada, Srila Param Gurudev, our Gurudev, all acharyas. And that's the predominant deity, a very prominent deity of Shri Sampradaya, Shri Ramanuja Sampradaya. Because that mountain is considered as Vaikuntha. Anyway, what I was saying?
The trees.
No.
Krishna went to the trees.
No. So only the darshan will be complete when after your darshan, one has to come to have my darshan. Then the darshan will be complete. Since then till now, all movie stars, Bollywood, Hollywood, and all ministers, rich people, they go and give so much donations there. Diamonds, gold, cash, and uh, 3 times big than this hall of your house. Is a big hall where 50 people always sitting and only counting cash 24 hours in turns. 50 people in turns. They get paid by government, but they're only counting cash day and night. But yet, what to speak of the capital, even the interest is not been paid to Kubera. Understand? That's the glories of Kubera. I mean the glories of Tirupati. Huh? Tirupati. Yes. Anyway, so Kuber is so rich. By this we can understand. And if a rich person have sons, they're always intoxicated, mad with the father's reputation or father's riches. So his 2 sons, Nal Kuber Mani Greed, intoxicated, not only intoxicated with liquor, but also wine, but also that we are very young and our father is rich person. So that's why they are bathing naked in the pond with some girls. Naked. Naraji was passing by. Seeing Naraji, all these girls became so ashamed. They covered their bodies because Naraji is saintly person. Hmm. But these 2 boys, they came out naked and started abusing Naraji. Why you came here? To disturb us? Why you came here? Naraji felt so compassion on them. So much compassion. Oh, sons of Kubir. They're supposed to be good person. And how they are speaking to me. Seeing a saintly person, they have no etiquette, not even paying obeisances, but to speak of that, abusing me. Why I came here? Narad is singing, curse them, singing. By seeing me, you have no shame, you're standing naked in front of me. You're very fond of getting naked. Okay, I curse you. May you become trees, because trees are naked. The curse of Naraji. But this curse was like a blessings, a boon for them. That's the glories of the curse of pure devotee like Naraji. And what to speak of the blessings of the pure devotee. The curse is like that these two boys of Kuber, they became tree, but in the courtyard of Nand Maharaj. And they are witnessing all the pastime, childhood pastimes of Krishna. Not only witnessing, many times Krishna is playing hide and seek with his sakhas and is touching behind those trees. They got the touch of Krishna. Is it possible for any ordinary demigod? They can't. They have no access to even see Krishna. They have no access to enter into Braj Mandal. They got entrance, they got access. Why? Only by Naraji. Guru Kripahi Kevalam. Because of Naraji. The trees got touch of Krishna. Many times Krishna eating butter and seeing Jashoda is coming and he's smearing that butter on the trees. So much they have seen. But now these two trees uprooted and these two divine personalities appeared, effulgent, divine. Why effulgent? Because many times they got touch of Krishna. Many times they have, what many times? Every day they are seeing Krishna with their eyes as trees. They're breathing the same air where Krishna is there. Krishna sometimes climbing on those trees and getting the fruits of those trees. See, so fortunate. Krishna is standing, and these two personalities bowing down to Krishna and told so many things they told. But they said, we want to ask something from you. Vani gun katha khyani. Very first thing they ask is in this verse, Vani gun katha khyani. We want our speech, words, always glorify your gunas, your qualities. Please bless us with this. May we bow our head down to the lotus feet of your pure devotees, our hands in serving them. Please allow us. Krishna blessed both of them. And immediately they went to Golok Vrindavan, not Vaikuntha, Golok Vrindavan, and became known by the name Madhukanta and Snigdhakanta. Madhukanta and Snigdhakanta, two brothers, always sitting there and speaking the pastimes of Krishna, the Braj pastimes of Krishna. And who is the audience? Brajavasis. Nand Maharaj, Yashoda Maya, Sakhas, Sridham, Subal, Madhumangal, Ujjwal, Arjun, and Radharani, Lalita, Vishakha.
Festival.
Huh?
Big festival.
Big festival every day and night. In the morning, Srikant is explaining the pastimes of Dasya, Sakhya, Vasalya Ras. In the evening session, Madhukant explaining the pastimes of Radha Krishna, only in the assembly of Radharani and Krishna, sitting there with the Sakhas, Priyanarmi Sakhas. So much blessed by Naraji. Why? Curse. Is this a curse? If this is a curse, please, this curse come to me.
That's a good curse.
It's a good curse. They got trees. They became trees. And saw all the pastimes of Krishna. And after that, touched by Krishna, Golok Vrindavan. Snitkan Madhukant. Always glorifying Krishna. Tav kathamritam tapta jivanam. So this is Balya Leela, childhood pastimes of Krishna. Srila Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj, he used to explain all these pastimes, but not like that, simple, but with Siddhanta, with Tattva, from Ujjwal Nirmani, from Sandarbhas, from Bhakti Swami Sindhu. So all his lectures not ordinary. He served his Guru Maharaj, and he boldly used to say, I want to, my only mission is in life is to tell the entire world, to present to entire world that everything is present in my Guru Maharaj books. Means Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. Don't, no one should think he has not given us the topmost information or bhakti. Everything is present in the books of Srila Swami Maharaj. One needs eyes to see that. So according to qualification, one sees that. That's why Srila Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj, very bold, very bold. His devotees, his disciples get scared to sit in front of him in his lectures. Those who are enough strong, only they were sitting in front. Rest all in the back. Because he's carrying stick in his hand next to his seat. And when he's speaking Hari Katha, if he get absorbed, he just give a stick. People suffering in this material world. He used to very boldly, like a lion. And he take his stick and he wants to get married. Like this. And he's singing. Jao Bhagavat Pado Vaishnavera Sthane Ekanta Ashaya Karo Chaitanya Charane. This is the melody he used to sing most of the bhajans. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Srila Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj ji ki, Srila Kavi Avirbhav Tiki ki, Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Nam Sankirtan Yasya Sarv Pap Pranashanam Pranam Dukshamanasya Tam Namami Hari Param. The last verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, by chanting whose name, Nam Sankirtan Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam. By uttering and chanting whose name, all the sins get destroyed. And we pay obeisances to that Supreme Lord Shri Hari. In this way, on the seventh day of Bhagavat Saptah, we concluded our Bhagavat, 7 days Bhagavat Katha. Some topics in detail, some topics just touching, but we heard the details, the depth of those topics. And every time something new comes up in all Bhagavad Kathas. So we are ending up here today. We pray to Srila Gurudev, we pray to Srila Guru Govind Goswami Maharaj, pray to all our Guru Parampara, all our Acharyas, Gurupanuga Guru Vargas, Shad Goswami Bin, Saparsha Sachinandan Gaur Hari, and Shri Radha Madhav, Shri Radha Vinod Bihari, Shri Lord Narsingh Dev, Prahlad Maharaj, and all the Vaishnavas around the world and Vaishnavis that shower mercy on us so that all auspiciousness falls comes to in our life and all inauspiciousness and any kind of obstacles troubling us, not allowing us to progress in bhakti or advancement in bhakti, all these obstacles should get destroyed because we really sincerely we want to perform Atma Nivedan, surrender to Krishna. Many ups and downs comes in life. It's not going to stop. It's like waves in the ocean. It's going to come and go every time. But without getting affected by this, only focusing on serving Srila Gurudev under his shade of his lotus feet, serving Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna, by contributing something in this mission of Srila Gurudev, the mission of Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Whatever qualifications one has, singing, writing, speaking, translating, anything, financially, whatever qualification Krishna blessed us with, we need to surrender our energy in the service of Krishna. Otherwise, Ayur Hartiva Pumsam Udayantastayanshana. Always, every day we see sunrise and sunset. Days, weeks, months, years flying, passing so fast. And we are going near to death. We are going near to old age and we are going near to death. And there's going to be a next life. So we have to think about our next life. This is our future, this is our career. That's all depend what we do in this lifetime. So remaining pure heart, maintaining purity, as much as we can, chanting. Chanting is the best process. Chanting is the only way to get rid of all sins, to all anarthas, only way of atonement and only way to have access with directly with Thakurji, Radha Madhav, to get entrance into that divine realm. Only Mahamantra, only Mahamantra. As much as we can, we chant this Mahamantra. As much as we can, we have to serve Vaishnavas, helping them as a team, as a family. And then and thus blessings will certainly falls to us. And only on the strength of that blessings we can able to come across this very difficult ocean of nuisance, the ocean of repeated birth and death, which is very difficult. Struggling with senses, struggling with moods, struggling with mind, struggling with people, struggling with work, struggling with the virus, struggling with the government laws. So many things around the world with devotees. Yeah. So much struggle, right? Every minute, every day. So do we have to just die just by struggling in this life? One has to struggle. Why not we just struggle for bhajan then? It's so difficult. When we are tired, we fall asleep. And it's a struggle to just get up again and start chanting. It's a struggle. I know one sannyasi from ISKCON. I used to serve him 30 years back. He only used to sleep 4 hours. So he asked Maharaj, how is possible? I see in the car, because I used to drive for him sometimes. In the car, he's just taking a small nap. When he's at the center, he is again ready for some lecture or something. Then he gave one, I'm not following this, but he gave one tip to me, one point. He said, I do get tired, I do get sleep, but the only way to get rid of it is go take shower. Then he said, one shower means 2 hours you can't sleep. After maybe you again get sleep. But if you have something to do, some serious project, some service, and sleeping is troubling you, go take shower. At least it will help you another 1 or 2 hours in your service. He said, I followed this, and now sleep is not troubling me. So in this way, so much struggle. So if we have to struggle, why not we just struggle for something good, something divine? Yeah. So my request to all devotees, please try read Gurudev books, any Gurudev book, every day. Make a habit of your life. Gurudev has done so much endeavors, very hard, day and night writing these books, translating these books, presenting. Try to read. Start any one book. Read 2 pages, 3 pages, whatever. But make a regular habit. And sincerely chanting the mantras given by respected Gurudevs or Gurudevs, Mahamantra, and as much as possible, serve Guru Vaishnavas. By saying this, I'm also seeking your all good wishes and blessings on me so that I can, what I'm saying, I'm able to follow that. Saying is different, following is different. I need energy, I need blessings, I need prayers of all the devotees. Please pray for me. I can, what I'm saying, I'm able to follow that. Otherwise, what is the use of speaking? Many ministers, they just keep on speaking. Many politicians, they speak. We are not politicians. We are trying to become devotees. Vanchakalpurvacha kripa sindhu cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavyo namo namaha. Soon we will write the Hari Katha group app when we are going to start our Chaitanya Chaitamrit. Just in 1 or 2 days, I'm finishing. This month was, not was, but is very busy month at the end, because there are so many auspicious tithis coming at the end of the month. So I'm working out some books. I want to finish those books, and still I'm on the way to complete that because it's a big project. So much editing and so many other things involved. Very tight schedule. So I think I will able to make it by the end of this month. Now I have a hope, because now having darshan of all of you and good wishes from all of you, I think I'll able to make it. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. All together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Pujapa Chidani Swami Bhaktivedanta Siddhanti Maharaj ki jai.
Okay, co-host. We are thankful to our dear host here who, because of them, we got this opportunity of hearing and speaking Srimad Bhagavat Katha. So we are really thankful to them
Thank you.
to host this and give us this service to serve Srimad Bhagavatam. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please thank me also. Huh? Hare Krishna.
Also to Sukadeva Prabhu for his service
Yes, bringing me every day.
and so much more, sir. And to all the other devotees who was just there.
I'm not going to say thanks for the garlands. It's very pretty. Thank you.
Keep it on, no.
Okay, keep it on.
Keep it on. Outside in the dark. Yes. Oh my.
So next Bhagavad Katha in White House.
In White House.
The audience is Trump. I'm going to speak 7 days Bhagavad Katha to them. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hari Bol.